Hi there. Welcome back to a cozy cup of tarot. And today we are doing another love reading. I have a very interesting short spread for you here today. Really interesting. It's a little complicated here, but let's go through it. So over here I have you. I have your person, and this is like how you're both showing up in the relationship, or even how you are perceived by each other, okay? And then in the middle, we have the dynamic between the two of you. Okay, so you are showing up as the Ace of Wands. So you are, this is like a new beginning for you. This is like, it doesn't necessarily mean this is a new relationship. It could be an old relationship that you've been in for a while, but, maybe there's some new inspiration, invigoration, or it could be a new relationship, something that you see just tons of potential in. It's inspiring to you. Maybe you even are attracted to this person because, whoops, I'm sorry, I shook the table. Because they inspire you creatively, could be that. Okay. So there's just this burst of opportunity, inspiration, new beginning. And wands are all about manifestation, a little bit of magic, and creation, right? And action. Oh, that's what I would say, like action, taking action. So you're into it, whatever this is. Like you're into it. You see all the potential. It may be even causing your I'm making all kinds of messes on my table today, okay? It may even be making your imagination run really wild, right? Just thinking about all the possibilities of this relationship. Okay, so that's how you're showing up. And then your person is showing up as the hangman. So they are, they're kind of in a holding pattern. I want to say like they're kind of just taking each day as it comes. Okay. It's like there's no pressure, there's no rush. The hangman is all about just kind of surrender. So they are surrendering to this connection. Okay. And they're not really fighting it. I think there's still attraction here, but your person may not be showing it as much as you are. It's a bit of a stoic energy, right? Yeah, the hangman is all about like stillness, acceptance, calm and peace in a situation, even if it's a difficult situation. Okay. So this is major arcana. So, there could be other things going on in this person's life, they're having a bit of a, what do I want to say? Like, I don't want to say it's a spiritual awakening, but it's kind of like they're almost like the hermit, but not, there's a bit of a meditative quality to this. Yeah, there's a little bit. Like the next card from the hangman is the death card. So it's like there is the brink of this sort of spiritual awakening, or, letting go of their ego a bit, letting go of their ego. So they're pretty calm, serene. So it's a little bit of a mismatched energy, because yours is very much like passion, like take action, and theirs is very much like just letting it flow and seeing what happens. Okay. Um, and in the middle, so as far as the dynamic goes between you two, so we've got the Six of Pentacles. Normally, like upright, so this is in reverse, but in upright, it's normally like there's a lot of reciprocity between the two of you. It's a give and take. It could also be, one person sort of like being more generous towards the other, you know, or, well, being generous now so that because they know that later on, they may not be the one who is in need. But in the reverse, we've got, like, we could read this as sort of like stinginess, but I don't see that. What I see here is like, there's a little bit of reservation going on between the two of you. So it's holding back, but not necessarily in a bad way. I mean, it could be that one person's giving more than the other in this relationship, and I want to say that might be you. It could be that. Or it could just be like sort of protecting your resources, like the two of you, not just one or the other, kind of protecting your resources at the moment, maybe like focusing on self-care, rather than giving too much over to this relationship all at once. It could also signify like maybe one person a little bit more dependent than the other, rather than there being like an equal give and take. Maybe one person taking too much, one person giving too much. I think I said that already. So yeah. So there's a little bit of like, I'm just thinking there's a little bit of an imbalance going on here between you. I mean, even just the two energies are a little bit different. Not necessarily bad. There could be a good reason why there has to be some restraint at the moment. Okay. Okay, maybe we can get a little clarity on this from an unusual animal and see what their message is for you. Ooh. Okay, so we've got Red Colobus. I hope I'm saying that right. They're all kind of hard to pronounce. Red Colobus? Okay, so this is an ape, a monkey. He's saying, take care of your health early and often. Yeah, okay. This guy, what's unusual about this guy is that he eats coal. So this reading is definitely not telling you to go eat any coal. Please don't take it that way. But he eats coal, and it like protects him from certain toxins that are in the trees. So, so he does a lot of preventative, he does this as a preventative measure, right? To take care of his own health early and often. Okay, so I'm kind of reading this, like I'm reading this with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is maybe the reason for there being a little bit of an imbalance, or a little bit of someone, guarding of resources. It could be that somebody's struggling with their health right now. This could be you, this could be your person, it could be, both of you. And you're having to really like kind of focus on yourself a little bit, or your person has to focus on themselves a little bit, even if there's an attraction here, there's a lot of potential here, it may not be showing up yet in this relationship. There might be some health concerns. This could also be talking about the health of the relationship, right? So take care of your health early and often. If if there's not much giving on both sides, this could be telling you, well, that leads to an imbalance, that leads to a problem. The overall health of this relationship isn't going to survive. That potential is not going to be realized until you know, um, take some take some measures to help build this foundation between the two of you. So I don't know if that's the case. I'm kind of seeing this, like I'm feeling this is more of like a bit literal, actually, that I feel like this is a literal message for some of you. Like there's somebody here who really needs to be focusing on themselves, on their health right now before this can manifest. Okay? It's not a bad energy. I mean, I see some really good things here. Your person is taking it one day at a time. You are definitely attracted to them. It's hard to tell if they're attracted to you, but I think they could be, they're willing to just sort of go with the flow, so they must be. But there is a little bit of an energy here of, self-care being a priority at the moment. Okay, so I hope that helps somebody. Once again, thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.